Welcome to the video lecture on strings. In the present video, we are going to learn about what is a string, how to strings are declared, how to initialize a string, assigning values of strings, reading strings from user, and how to read a line of string. First, let us see what is a string. Strings are defined as an array of characters. The difference between the character array and string is terminated with a null character called a special character. Now, how the strings are declared? Declaring a string is as simple as declaring one-dimensional array. Below is the basic syntax for declaring a string. The syntax is char string name and in square brackets size and semicolon. Now here char is the data type, str name is the string array name, and size indicates the size of the one-dimensional array. And now let us see how it is viewed. Char a string name is given as str, and here size is not specified, and assignment operator, and here a string is geeks with quoted strings has been shown here. Now this string, which contains of all the characters, will be stored in the one-dimensional array named str, and now we can see like this: strgeeks. And now a null character will be automatically included by the compiler at the end to indicate that it is a string. Please keep in mind that there is an extra terminating character, which is the null character /0 is used to indicate termination of a string, which differs strings from normal character A. That means the difference between the character array and string is that null character. Now, after declaring the string, how to initialize it? Initialization means giving data into the string. A string can be initialized in different ways. Here we explain this with help of an example. There are several ways of doing that one. First one is char str empty square bracket assignment operator. Within the double quotes we are writing a string. This is a valid one, and automatically on a string variable name str, this string will be initialized or stored. Here, no need to mention the size. Automatically, it counts the total number of characters or symbols in the string, including the null character, and that will be taken as a size. Now, in the second method, we have char str. We are specifically mentioning the size and we are giving the string. Then, a one-dimensional array of 50 size of character data type will be created in the memory, and in that the string will be stored with null character. Now another one is that each individual symbol can also be initialized. Char str, we are not mentioning the size, but all the symbols of this string are given in a single quotes separated by commas within the curly braces terminated by semicolon. So then what happened that all these characters will be stored in the string name str. The important point is that in the first two cases we have not given the null character, but here when we are initializing character by character, we are giving the null character specifically in the input. Similarly, the next one also we are mentioning the size, and as per the size we are giving the characters one by one in the single quote, including the null character. Now let us look at a sample program to get a clear understanding of declaring and initialization of string, and also how to print a string. Here the program starts here. Int main. First we are declaring a string. So character type str. We have not mentioned the size. Assignment operator, double quotes, geeks. This is the string that we have given. Now what happens as per our initialization? This geeks along with the null character will be stored on the string name str with a size of these five symbols plus null character 6 will be the size automatically assigned. Now, if we want to print the same string on the screen, then what we can do that we can write printf percentile s. It is a control string for printing the strings. Percentile C is for printing the character, and percentile S is the control string for printing the strings, and printf percentile str will print this on the output device, that is a screen. So that is gigs. We can see in the above program that string can be printed using normal printf statement, just like we print any other variable. Unlike arrays, we do not need to print a string character by character. The C language does not provide an inbuilt data type for strings, but it has an access specifier percentile S, which can be used to directly print and read strings. Now, let us go to the read and write operations using some library functions. Here, we are using two library functions, printf and scanf. By using these two, we can initialize the string. That means we are going to use this printf and scanf statements, which are library functions, which work under the strio.h and string.h. And now, what we are doing, char nickname is the string name, size is 20. So nickname is a string that we have declared. Now we are giving a hint that enter a string for nickname. Now, but we are doing or we are initializing it with the help of the runtime environment library function, that is scanf. What is the syntax? Scanf percentile s comma nickname. That means the string array name itself will be the variable here itself. Now this scanf statement, when executed, goes to the standard input device, and whatever the string that you have given, that string will be taken and stored against the nickname. In such a case, you need not to give any null character at the end. Automatically, it will pose it there. Now, after reading it, if we want to output it, then we can use a printf statement percentile s nickname, and then when the statement is executed, whatever the string that we have given in the input, that will be printed on the screen. Now let us see the output. First we have given a statement that printf enter your nickname. So here we wrote enter your nickname, and in the output we have given negan, and now this will be taken and stored against nickname, and when we ask it to print it, it is printing it as negan. Important point is that the percentile s format specifier used for string input output. Now we are going to use another set of functions, get s and put s, for strings, for reading and writing strings. Here the two functions are get s and put s. Get s will get a string from the input device, and put s string prints the string on the screen. Now let us see how we can use it. Char nickname is the declaration of the variable with size, and we are using put s enter your nickname. So automatically the same string will be printed on the screen for giving a hint for us. Now we are using the library function get s nickname. Then automatically the compiler goes to the standard input device and the console, and there we give the string nickname without null character, and that will be taken and that will be stored against the nickname. Now if you want to output it, we can use put as nickname, then whatever the nickname that we have given, that will be printed on the screen as output. Thus, in the present video, we have learned what do you mean by a string, how to declare a string, how to initialize a string, and how we can assign the values for the strings, and how to perform input, output, or read write operations on strings. Thanks.